25-meter jump, yes.
Correct, yeah. No, I think that's good.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Pilots, what was that depth that we saw those reflective objects?
So for those of you that are on shore, our dive planning meeting will be at 6:15 for our next dive, which is Stegosaurus Ridge and the North Fork Mud Volcano is our next two dives that we'll be talking about.
Are there any midwater dives
Not
potentially on either of those?
Like
Nope, not on the next couple dives. The next set of midwater dives will be in about mid next week. This coming week for you guys.
Pilots, my ADCP is working better now, and it looks like the current should be from west to east for the rest of the way to the surface. Is that consistent with what you're seeing?
You were looking at the...
Yeah, I have it up here.
Alright. Overshot a little bit. Coming back down. Alright, I'm gonna center up and then try to turn around.
Alright.
Hopefully those swing arms don't interfere with the tether.
I'll keep a Sirius well above. I'll keep an eye on it.
Yep.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, let's push out a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Now this is Watchley.
Go ahead, Watchley.
So when we proceed on this one, this will be transect 325, and it will be west to east, correct?
Yes, that's correct. West to east.
All right, coming around.
Coming up.
See if my tether clears.
All right, shoreside folks, we are beginning. We're getting in position for transect 325 meters west to east.
See it in the real cam.
We're good.
Yep.
All right, video. We're starting 325.
Roger. Standing by.
Amanda, how's your feed?
Just tilting down. I'll let you know when I
So
turn.
we are definitely out
Now
of the
I'm gonna have
plume,
the
at
current.
least right now.
Coming from behind.
And just
It was a pretty big delay as it was, but I have lost it again. Wow, that's a shame.
that being said,
I know.
Amanda, you are at sea participating in an expedition that is quite literally thousands of miles away, which is still pretty awesome no matter
Yep,
how
I
bad
can
your
see
delay
bubbles.
is.
True, it's pretty amazing. I'm even on the phone.
Zoom in here, video.
So where in the world are you? I am just off the coast of Santa Barbara right now.
Come in tight.
Holding partial.
Yep, come on in.
Oh, that's interesting. So take a look at these guys. So these are
What are these?
they look like bubbles. The bubbles that we've seen at the seafloor. So we are still within the influence of that hydrothermal vent that we were looking at
Tilting
before,
down.
but this looks like the bubbles are
90
expanding
degrees.
because they're gas as we get shallower.
Co-pilot, I
And
think
they've got that sort of
list in front
signature
you on Serial sonar
movement
is
of
D2,
bubbles.
which,
Wiggle.
might help.
But they kind of look
I'm
like they have
looking
tails.
straight down at him right now.
Well, I guess not.
That's
Then.
what I first saw. Like they look like floating mushrooms.
They do. Why would they have tails like that? That look. I mean, they look like
Turning.
bubbles.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's so freaky.
So,
All right, come on out, video.
so apparently, as the bubbles are moving up through the water column, they'll take on sort of a teardrop shape, which will cause the appearance of what looks like a little tail at the end of them.
That guy's
But there
really
sure is a lot of them.
And I'm looking just
Come on,
about
video.
east.
All right, thank you.
Holding partial.
Gorgeous.
Is that?
Oh, we look like we have something
it's my
zooming
current.
around.
I think it's caught in my.
Looks like That one's not a bubble.
It's a bubble.
It's really hard to tell.
That is totally not a bubble.
Yeah, I get you right.
Oh my gosh, it's really late here. I'm starting to get a little silly.
We're all a little silly. It's okay.
Coming out video. Yeah, I know. They
It
look
seems
like
to
they're
move
swimming.
like an amphipod.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Scott.
Something maybe mid-screen, going to the left, a little further in the distance.
We're in mid-screen. Center.
Yeah, coming toward the center.
Come on in.
Yeah. So yeah, at first I did
You
think
have
they
any
were
more?
bubbles, but they don't seem to be moving nearly as fast now. Or maybe we've gone past them. We do have the current at our back, which is pushing us.
All right.
Hard to tell what that is.
Yeah. It's far way out there. It's outside
Yeah.
my light pool. Everything's gonna drift away from
All right,
us
you're
now.
pulling on me now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. I gotta back up. That's the end of the tether watch lead.
All right.
So and it's just
So that
because
is the end of the
current's
transect?
the current's pushing me. So
Oh wow,
So the current is pushing us, so they're much quicker in one direction than the
that
other.
went quickly.
Would you like to proceed up to 300 shoreside?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say yes.
Pilot, we'd like to move up to 300 and proceed back east to west, and full
Coming
well
up.
knowing that you're going to be
Coming
fighting the current, so we'll limit it to 5 minutes, if that's all right with you.
yeah, whatever you want.
Thank you.
And we're completely out of the bloom now, would you say? I would say, yeah. Yeah.
Amanda, yeah, the water column is much clearer in terms of visibility,
Whole different.
but we may be still within the influence of it because we did see the bubble plumes moving up to the surface in the sonar.
Right.
But that being said,
Right.
we have quite a current on us at the moment.
It's interesting, all these bubbles look from a distance like particles, and so perhaps there aren't as many particles lower down as we were suggesting, which could be another explanation for why there aren't as many suspension feeders in addition to just the
and
sulfur in the water.
If you want to back up a hair too.
True, and
The current's just
Yeah, I know.
as
I
I'm
know.
looking at these, I don't know that they are bubbles. Some of them look like bubbles, but some of them, I mean, some of them
Moving
have,
laterally.
they're moving laterally and they have very distinct tails on them.
Yeah.
Some,
And they're moving
some still
down,
seem to be
and-
moving like amphipods. They're clearly swimming.
Yeah, I think this looks like a swarm of amphipods, maybe.
Yes, but I'm seeing it now too, and that's what it looks like today.
Go ahead, Bridge. We're going to start moving through the water in about 15 minutes.
Movement seems a little too jumpy.
Sure, we can see it. See that dangling line on the daisy train?
No, I saw it earlier.
Okay. Any idea what that is?
No idea.
Yeah, but I think that we did move through a space where everything was moving up
Yes.
in a
Okay.
single direction. But what we just went through,
pulling
things were going in all
forward
sorts of
to port would not
directions.
help at this point.
Okay.
Right, and we moved through at least one space where,
Yes, I
I mean,
saw
it
that.
was very clearly bubbles. They had that little nice bubble sheen on them.
Coming up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the first bubbles, then amphipod.
See the tether and rail.
Nav, is the
cam.
bridge having trouble
Oh,
holding station?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
He got me scared there.
I just wasn't sure and wanted to verify.
No,
so.
I'm far enough down.
Yeah.
Nav, dive super.
Yeah, you're clear.
On survey 1.
Okay, stand by. Let me talk to my guys. Dive Super, is that you on survey 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he having trouble holding station still?
He is. He can't
Yeah,
really
video.
find a heading to split the current of the
We're at
waves.
300.
And he's pretty much maxing
Starting
out
the
his stern
300
thruster.
transect.
So I'm really
Thank you,
surprised he's
pilot.
not happy coming around more to
Do you
port.
want to let the
Yeah, so was
Flip
I,
it now.
but he tried
Yep.
that a couple times and
So
it didn't
we are
really
doing
help with the
300
stern
east
thruster.
to west right now.
there's a fish right there.
He said
Oh, did we have a
if he
midwater
were to
fish in
go
Sirius?
to make like a 90-degree turn to starboard, that would split the current and the wind, but then we'd be
Gosh,
waves over the side.
what's the wind doing?
The wind is blowing about 17 from out of maybe 100, 120.
Casey, have you had a chance to peek at all at the
But,
EK60 data?
It's right in
but
front of me, and
that's right on his heading, right? That's about where
according
he's-
to
Yeah,
the
it's-
EK60 data,
So-
we are actually moving through.
I don't understand
the
why,
highest
why
biomass
this
area.
heading is a problem.
And we have
or why
something coming up,
coming
what
20
looks like one
degrees
of
to
those
port isn't
elongated
better.
Yes, right,
ctenophores
or
that we
why
saw the
that's
other day
not
during our
better.
midwater. It's gone now, but we just moved
There
it.
was one that had just gone.
Can you certainly hear the thrusters working hard.
Yeah.
So if you remember those sort of elongated, they kind of looked like
But
Like
he's trying,
bats.
he's trying to go half a knot to starboard.
Right.
Yeah.
so we just saw one of those fly through.
He is going half a knot to starboard.
But we are moving into a very high current at the moment. But according to the EK60s, yes, we have quite a bit of biomass, or at least
Nav,
something
I'm gonna
that's
run to the bridge for a
reflective,
minute.
Okay, thank you.
acoustically reflective, and the ROV lines are directly through it.
Jim's going to go talk
You
to
want
the
to zoom in
bridge.
on one of these specs? See what it is. Let's get this guy right here. Video.
Roger. Looks like it might be a bubble.
So yeah, as we've been actually it's fairly interesting, and Derek just took a screenshot in the dry lab, but you can see we've moved into this layer, and there is not the same avoidance pattern that we saw the other day. So I do wonder if it's biological or if it's something else. But it's fairly consistent at this depth.
All right, come on up.
And if you guys take a peek at video screen 3 in the quad screen, you'll see the EK60 data in the bottom right-hand panel, and you can see the mass that we're moving forward through.
Let's catch this swimming guy center. Come on in, video.
All right, we have something shiny up ahead. So a translucent elongated organism.
Keating
That would be my guess.
It's gone. Come on up.
Flipped away.
Full wide.
Yep, you are full away.
Gotta push ahead.
Had the right shape for a Keating nest.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, we've got
Something there.
another elongate.
Yeah, I gotta push ahead a little bit, and then I can drift.
So right now, guys, just for your awareness, it is quite a bit of current on us at the moment. So the pilots are needing to adjust.
Looking down about 80 degrees,
Might be something there.
90 degrees.
Copy. Thanks.
So now we've got the wind coming right off the bow. He said like 15 to 20 knots.
Yes. And the current is
Can you repeat that,
Currents
Amanda?
from
Sorry?
behind us.
starboard quarter.
Yep.
And
There was a
I
pretty
thought
strong current
the bridge
when
would
you
want to
first
turn
went
Yes.
down.
port, but
Yes, that's
he tried
correct.
that and it didn't really help. I gotta
Uh-huh.
talk to him. Go ahead, Bridge.
Pilot, this is Watchley.
Go ahead.
So this would be the 5-minute mark for this depth level. If you want to try and go up one
Stand
more
by
and get a
second.
few minutes at the next
Bridge
depth
would
level,
like to move rotation point to
or we
midships.
can just move into
You guys
recovery,
think that's
whatever is
okay?
better for you.
Does he want to rotate?
I think he wants to turn to port.
Okay, that's fine.
That
It's just
makes
we need this.
Bridge, you can change the rotation point to midships. That's fine.
Okay.
Turning.
Yep.
Turn in
Good.
port.
So that'll probably move you south when he does that.
Copy that. Yep.
So he is rotating the ship.
I think so.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Okay,
Thanks, Bridge.
understood.
Okay, I'm facing west,
Understood, thank you.
tilting up.
All right, ready to come up? What's the next step, watch lead? I can't hear you.
Okay, and this
275?
will be our last one.
All right. Coming up to 275.
Something
Coming
that
up.
About 5 more minutes, Bridge. Understood, thank you. Co-pilot, if you want to look at recovery with me for a second.
Sure, let me just get set up here.
Sure, anytime.
Okay.
Casey, are we moving up to another depth level?
So
We are. We
should
are moving up to 275
just
right now.
push
and
up
they're
to the
almost
west.
there.
Okay, thanks.
And this will be the last one that we have time
Oh,
for
you've
prior
got-
to recovery.
1.5 turns right now.
Okay.
So I need to turn.
This will likely be another one
Port.
that's
To
fairly
port,
quick, simply because
come
the
up.
current will be at our back again.
Okay. Like maybe another swarm of amphipods moves through.
That would be
I can
exciting.
take approaches
Wonder if that
and
backscatter we're seeing is mostly those
see things
amphipods.
a little
All right, we are at 275, starting to transect video.
Roger.
Thank you, pilot.
Ed, if you see something, let me know.
Okay, and after this transect, we should be
Okay.
getting set up for ascent and recovery. So I think this heading should be okay. It'll take us
What's-
I
over
don't know
the
if I've
top of
seen
the
forms of
volcano.
What's the highest point
columns.
in that
There's
direction?
something
The highest point
center top
ahead of us is
Center
about
top.
360.
I see it.
elongate.
There's a peak
Yeah, come on in.
further south at about 325.
All right,
Okay.
we have
We're
our
on our
first
way
target
up.
at this
But
depth
the
level
current
coming
and
out.
the current when we come out of auto sway is going to push us.
Oh, cool.
We'll
North.
be heading maybe
Do you guys see the way that
080
moved?
over ground.
Okay.
Ooh.
But when the ship, you're saying when we come out of auto sway, you think we'll be heading in 080,
I had
course over
originally
ground,
thought
yes.
Siphonophore,
Okay.
but it
and there's no obstacles to
interesting
worry
movement.
about.
No, this
mean, we're
is-
well above that one,
I'll
but-
zoom out. There's
I
nothing
think
here.
that's a siphon
That's a
for
perfect
moving
call.
too quickly
Center,
for stealth.
right?
See.
Center now.
Did
in
you
the
see the
back.
way it kind of bent
Looking
at a
down at
sharp
you 90
angle?
degrees,
That's interesting.
and I'm going to turn to starboard.
All right, yep. Whenever you're ready.
Yep.
I don't think that's biology.
Yeah, coming out.
You could see that it was bigger or more globular at one end, and I think that's where the swimming bells were, and they sort of would pump and cause that flexion, that bend that you're talking about in the rest of the colony.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree. It was a siphonophore. I've just never seen them take sharp turns like that.
It's something said
Come
dead
on
center.
in. Yep. Come on in.
We also just had a larvation housing that we just drove past.
He's getting away.
Co-pilot, how close to the end of this transect are we?
We're just a couple minutes. He's just going to stretch out, and then we'll be done.
Good.
So he'll get
Do
set up.
another one of those,
He'll come back
whatever
around, turn underneath me,
what we were
come
calling
out.
a
Sirius
pelagic
is already
isopod,
lined
but
up, and the
aren't
turns
sure
are
if it
out.
is. Just
Oh,
flew
you
out
have
of
to turn
screen
out. Great.
Yep.
in the bottom right-hand corner.
I'm going to reassure the bridge a little bit. Tell them we're just getting lined up.
There's something
Yeah,
top
come on in.
left.
Yep.
And we're zooming in on another target.
Here.
Yeah, once he's done with this in a couple minutes, he'll
Yeah.
come back and he'll get set up, and then
I'll tell them when we're getting set up.
yep, okay.
So Scott says that he thought he saw a fish in the upper right-hand corner. I don't see it, Scott, but if we see it again, we will get a zoom on it. Apparently, in the water column in this area previously, they saw several lanternfish, mycophids.
Yeah, Casey, that fish was before the 2 zooms ago. So
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Scott.
Oh, no problem. I just was making a record in the event log in case somebody matches it up later.
So now, sorry, I
Gotcha.
had bridge turned off and then down for a while, but so when we get moving, he's going to want to change his heading to port. Is that what I understand?
Dead center.
Um,
I'm gonna zoom.
no, I
Pilot.
think he's
Yeah,
going to
go
be
ahead.
happy at this heading.
So we're going to want to come ahead at
Hopefully.
this,
I'll get this one first.
Yes.
at his current heading. Okay.
Or maybe,
believe that's another
maybe he'll go
empty
5 or
larvation
10
house.
degrees to port, but not much.
Looks like it's.
Great.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what it looks like.
And there's something to the right and down.
Looks like there's several in view at the moment.
Come on in.
And potentially another Keating now?
Good.
Yeah, I think that's a Keating nest.
Pilots, we
Had
really
a
gotta
nice
get
little
going.
wiggle there.
Okay.
We're gonna
Still
be late.
showing
All right.
please.
Yep. And you turn to
So
port and stretch out.
unfortunately, as we
We'll be
have
good.
sort of found the sweet spot for our normal midwater organisms, we are going to have to be in
So I'm going to be
recovery.
going into the current. All right. It's going to be a fun
Well,
recovery.
it's been an interesting set of transects, so.
It has. So we are
Bridge,
going to
are we
roll
now?
right into the dive planning call.
We're
Just give us a
getting the
second to
vehicles lined up,
disconnect
and then
from
we'll,
the public
we'll be able to
broadcast.
start
And we will
with
be
our
begin
forward,
talking about Stegosaurus
0.5
Ridge
knots. So,
and
I'll let you know as soon as we're ready
the
to do that.
North Fork mud volcano. So give me 1 second. Thank you very much, pilots.
Yep, I'm
Thank you.
trying to get them to go as fast as we can.